And we are live for our fourth and final live stream game of the evening. We've got Pumas v the Condors Futsal Club. A very exciting clash today. I'm joined with Ben O'Brien and John Goodlich. We've got a threesome going on at the moment. So, running through the lineups, we've got Amar Jahel, the captain, wearing number 19 for Perth Pumas. Dara O'Loughlin wearing number 37. Fabio Mauro wearing 33. Finley Alexander wearing number 5. Carl Jean's wearing 21. Raiden Tran is wearing number 1. He's the goalkeeper. Rama Elliott is wearing number 25. Roy Wilkinson, you can say the dad of the team, number 36. Mac Miyakola, number 14. And Simba Goandi wearing number 16. That was the Perth Pumas lineup. And running through for the Condors Futsal Club, we've got Yumi Atuez, the Iceman, wearing number 11. Everton Flores wearing number 9. Rodrigo Silva wearing number 5. Pablo Vargas number 2. Claudio Campesano number 16. Juan David Sanchez, the goalkeeper, wearing number 1. Oslin Escobar number 8. Eddie Garrido number 7. And Javier Pinares wearing number 17. He's one to watch out for. So it looks like we're about to get underway. As I said, I'm joined with Ben O'Brien and John Goodlich. How are you boys doing this evening?
I'm good tonight, thank you.
Yeah, good to be on the commentary. An exciting game last up.
So Perth Pumas have got the experience of Gordon Tiong back on the bench. He's been away with the under-10s Australia futsal team in the UK, so it's good to have him back.
Yeah,
see if that experience can bring them back some fortune after last week's unfortunate loss.
We probably got a bit of a mid-table bout, although there's only 2 games into the season. We have Perth Pumas currently in 8th place with 1 win, 1 loss with a -3 goal difference, and the Condors with 0 wins, 0 draws and 2 losses at the moment, although with a goal difference of -5 as well. So very close goal difference there. A win would see them jump to 7th place, potentially overtaking the Perth Pumas. What are your thoughts on that, Luke?
Yeah, well, the Condors have had a difficult start to the season. We versed them, obviously myself and John, part of the West Coast Cobras. We beat them 4-3 last week, but they're definitely no easy game, and they've got this man, Javi Pinares, back in the squad. He is definitely one to watch out for. He's a quality player. I know he plays his outdoor football for Maddington White Eagles, like a lot of the boys do for the Andinos, so watch out for him wearing the number 17. Campesano as well wearing the 16. He got the Goal of the Season award last year, but then for the Perth Pumas, they've got this man, Roy Wilkinson, the number 30, and the man on the ball now, that is the number 33.
Fabio, I believe is his first name.
Yeah, Fabio Mauro. He's number 33, so he's from Argentina, I believe.
Yes, correct.
Definitely one to watch out for. Amar Jahel's been singing his praises, been telling me how good he is for about the last 3 weeks. So, first time I've seen him.
I have seen him at the Perth Pumas training, and definitely a very skilled technical player. It's going to be exciting to see what he can do this season.
Yeah, he will be one to watch. I think they missed him last week, obviously, versus the Footscarps. So, John, prediction for the game?
We'll go for an early prediction of Condors for Perth Pumas too, but that's not easy to call. It should be a pretty tight game. Pinares through the centre, cut out by Jan, picked up by Wilkinson. Now here's Alexander trying to go forward. Wins the 50-50, back to Wilkinson. Jan, down the line to Mauro. Surrounded by Condors, and now they spread it out wide to Wilkinson. Tries to go through the centre, gets away with it. It's picked up by Campesano. Flores to Pinares. Back to Campesano, the captain, in Diego Gonzalez's absence. Wilkinson tries to play it through to John. It's a good ball into his path, but John, a heavy touch, and it's gone behind. Juan David Sanchez gets play restarted to Pinares, to Campesano. Now Pablo Vargas on the ball on the far side. Down the line to Campesano. Back to Pinares. Condors just keeping possession nicely here. Tries to go through the centre to Campesano. Maro picks it off him. John driving down the byline. Wilkinson. It fell to him unexpectedly. He couldn't put it away.
Yeah, that was a great ball there from Kai John to Roy Wilkinson. In his defence, I will say it was bobbling. Obviously, fun fact for you all, play social with Roy Wilkinson on a Tuesday night at Doreen Gardens. So if you want to see some proper social futsal, come down and watch us there. He definitely would have put it away on a Tuesday night. This is Philly Alexandra. Switches the play to the man of the moment, Roy Wilkinson.
Of course, I'm very excited to see what this Pumas team can do this season. A lot of them are young players. Definitely got the future ahead of them. See if they can bring the next golden generation like other teams as they has an
And there we go. Talking about the golden generation, Finley Alexandra, the 18-year-old. That was a great finish from him, but all the plaudits really have to go there to Fabio Mara. He intercepted the ball in the middle of the court, took on Camposano, slotted it, and Finley Alexandra stayed calm under pressure. That's a great start for the Perth Pumas. Gordon Tiong's up and about. Roy Wilkinson intercepted. Could they go for two in a minute? Oh, it's just wide from Wilkinson. That was close, but the Perth Pumas boys are full of confidence early on. Looks like they've got their mojo back.
And one thing Perth Pumas are signature of doing is this high press, and they are doing it so far with a nice ball to the target. The first time volley, unfortunately, going a little bit higher than the woodwork there.
Yeah, that was good connection goal from Flores. Not quite the accuracy, but yeah, not bad connection. And Moro gets the foul there.
I think we have, of course, the Condors have two very solid keepers, and their usual keeper, Zuniga's not here today. Do you think that could be the difference, Luke?
Yeah, obviously Zuniga was class last week, and that is
bit left through there.
That is very late from Sanchez. That's a terrible tackle.
I'd be very surprised if that's not a foul.
Yeah, well, Tom Clover hasn't given it. Luckily, he went straight into one of the cushioned pillows, but well, hopefully he's okay, Karjan. There we go. Looks like he's got up. I think it definitely should have been a foul. Karjan's proving that now. Referee Tom Clover leaving across the court. Karjan is all smiles. He looks like he's fine, which is good to see, but 100% that was a foul. The referee's not agreeing with me, clearly. Sanchez, no intent for the ball. We actually seen one in the midweek game. Ethan Hardy did the exact same thing and got a penalty given away from him. So he'll be watching on. He won't be happy. But Pumas have got back possession, and Karjan's okay, so all is well. Mac Miyakoto, that's a good ball forward, looking for Alexandra. And that's going to come through to Tran, to Miyakoto. Alexandra off the right. Alexandra's obviously feeling confident early. John, Camposano, Asuez. Condors need to get a foothold on the game. Camposano's gone wide here. Miyakoto and the Pumas boys are going to press. It's a nice flick forward, but that's gone out, and Alexandra's going to restart play. So one thing to note, Simba Gwandi, I think this is his first men's Supa-Liga game, certainly of the season. I'm not sure if he has played men's Supa-Liga before. Do you know, John?
No, it's his debut. He was in the under-16 state team, so a good call up for the Pumas from their youth academy, and it's going to be interesting to see what he brings.
Yeah, I know he's been playing in the men's Supa-Liga B for some time, but obviously like some of his mates, Raiden Trent and Finley Alexandra. What a ball that is from John. They've had the call up too. Atua is being pressed high. The Condors are looking rattled. I was actually talking to Coach Gordon Tiong before the game, saying that I think the Pumas should sit halfway. They've completely ditched my thoughts and opinions and gone for the full court press. And we yet to see Amar Jahel as well. So when he comes on, you'll see probably one of the quickest presses in the league.
Yeah, the Pumas, I've got to say, they look up for it. I said earlier in the prediction that I thought the Condors were going to be the favourites to get the chocolates, but it looks like it could be going the other way. As we see the youngster Dara O'Loughlin check on for the Pumas. A very young side, but they're holding up well. Oldest player on the court for them is Mac Miyakoto, and he's only 21. Here he is on the ball. And, you know, you can see the intensity that having Gordon T on back of the helm brings, and they've got a big bench. They look organised, and quite often that can be the difference. Still without Ram Elliott and Amar Jahel checking on the court, who are arguably two of their better players. And, you know, in a couple of weeks' time from now, once Gordon Tion and Kevin Panselli start playing again, this Pumas side will definitely be a force to be reckoned with, even against one of some of the league's top contenders. Camposano from the sideline plays it in the centre. Here's Oslan Escobar. Poor touch. Miyakoto. O'Loughlin. The Pumas have been pushed back. They'll restart play. O'Loughlin to Jan. Now Miyakoto. Trying to play 4-0 the Pumas. We'll see how it goes for them. Miakota went over the top prematurely there. And Atuez deals with the danger. Gets it back for the Condors. Campisano. And down the line to Escobar. And a high press coming in from the Pumas. If they can win it here, there'll be a good chance of scoring. But it looks like Gennady gave away the foul as Eddie Garrido coming back on for the Condors. Used to play for Byford Venom and Coburn Wolves. A decent pickup at the end of last season for them. Chipped over the top. John.
It's very well defended there from Kai John. Very well defended. He had two hands in his back there and he did very well. It's side ball. Silver wanted it off his left. It's not been. None of his teammates are forthcoming for that set play. Silver's being pressed high. This press from Perth Pumas is working so well. Kai John's checking out. Yes. And Amar Jahel, the man of the moment, is checking in. Wearing his brand new Lunagados. He's gone for the all-white.
Yes, it certainly looks great in them.
He does. Miakota, good ball. Jahel pressing Atuez. Garrido, Silva. This press from Pumas has got Condors rattled, certainly. Miakota gets in front of his man. Somehow wins the ball, and it's going to be a side ball for the Condors.
I've got to say, it's been some exciting games so far tonight. We had, I believe, Perth AFC losing to Foot Scubs earlier in the night. I believe that was a 5-1 result, and the game I just finished commentating of the Phoenix Longobarda was a 5-2, 6-2 result, I'm told, by John Goodich. Very exciting game so far. We'll see if this game can be as high scoring as they have been. What are your thoughts, Luke? Do you think this is going to be a very high scoring game?
I mean, the way that the Pumas are pressing, they definitely are going to go for the jugular and get some more goals. And Condors always do get a few, so there's definitely more goals in this game. How high scoring, I don't know. I did predict before the game. I told Gordon Teong that they were going to get a 3-3 draw. He didn't say take it, in fairness, so I think they are going to go completely for the win. And the attacking press that they're doing could get them a few more. Atuas, that's a great tackle, and Raiden Tran, what a save! Off the left hand, that was a great save from Tran.
I believe that was one of the first times he has touched the ball this game.
Yeah, certainly needing to save it. It was his first time. Garrido high press, and Jahel was there. Miakota goes forward. Simba Gwanda's coming.
The Pumas are definitely playing with fire here, doing such a high press.
Yeah, the Pumas look like they're playing with freedom.
Yes, good way to describe it.
It looks like they're just going and they don't care almost about the results. They just want to play exciting futsal, and it's been great to watch so far.
Maybe they're channeling their inner Spurs from the Premier League.
Yeah, a bit of Ange ball, Teong ball. Miakota. And let's have a look. It's going to be a corner. Jahel. Miakota off the left. Sanchez. Quick release to Atuez. A bit too much on that one. Tran mops up really well. But that's better from Condors. Bit more fast play. They are normally they play exactly how the Perth Pumas are playing against them. As I was saying, they look a little bit rattled.
Yeah, they definitely look a bit rattled. They're trying to fight off scraps at the moment to try and get an early goal. I would say they've had the better chances since the first goal, but Pumas are going to just counter. So it's going to be interesting. This second goal is definitely going to decide how this match goes, in my opinion.
Yeah, great. That's a great comment. I think that if Pumas get it, they can really assert their dominance, but if Condors get it, it'll be interesting to see how the Perth Pumas react. But let me assure you, there will be another goal in this game.
Garrido to Pinares on the wing. Jahel pressing high. So too Gennady. And played off Omar Jahel for a Condor sideline ball. Eddie Garrido takes it to Pinares. Again, the high press from the Pumas. Condors forced long. And into the roof by Rodrigo Silva. So sideline ball on the near touchline for the Pumas is Simba Gennady checks off to the bench. Rory Wilkinson coming back on along with Rama Elliott for his first minutes of the match. Quite late to leave him on the bench 11 minutes into the game, but will be looking to make an impact. A lot of quality does Rama Elliott possess. O'Loughlin to Jahel. Now Elliott. In the centre to Jahel. Back to Elliott. O'Loughlin. Cross-court ball looking for Wilkinson. And maybe a little bit early. Wilkinson didn't have a good angle to take a touch. Pinares. Down the line to Flores. Back to Pinares. Silva making the run in behind. Pinares looks for him. Raiden Tran there to collect it. Wilkinson. To Elliott. And trying to play it through the middle. It's given away. Garrido. Overlapping ball. Flores. But another big save by Raiden Tran. Estevenson. Flores' shot denied one-on-one. Rodrigo Silva. Tackle coming in from Wilkinson. Wilkinson still going. Silva uses his body well. And I think he's won the foul there for the Condors. He's done a good job there, Rodrigo Silva. Will be looking to hit them all day on the left boot. As you can see, he's lining up for a shot from this distance. Plays it off to Pinares. Down the line to Garrido. Garrido beats Elliott. Elliott scored him late, and that's another foul. They're racking up for the Pumas. They've got to be careful.
Now it's their fourth foul or third foul, I think.
I think
actually looks like that's their third foul, and it's timeout. Timeout for the Condors, boys. So, John, we've played for 13 minutes. Who would you say has had the better start? Who would be happy with how they're playing?
I think the Pumas would be happy with how they're playing. Have they been a little bit sloppy defensively? Or, at times they have been, but I think the intensity has been good for them. The press has been good, and they've got the goal on the board to show for the Condors. Probably coming into the match, they thought they'd maybe be able to control possession and use their physicality to get on top of the Pumas, but it hasn't been the case, and hence why they've caught a timeout with 7 to go. They've got a free kick, which they'll look to restore parity from, but Gordon Cheong is quite positive from his team talk, as you can see, and all the boys out there are working hard in search of their second win for the season.
Of course, we also have some exciting matches coming tomorrow. We have for the Women's Supa-Liga South Perth Alliance versus Andinos. We also have Perth AFC versus Northern Hawks for the WSL. For the Men's Supa-Liga, we have South Perth Alliance versus West Coast Cobras. Of course, the two gentlemen to the east side of me will be playing in that game. It's a very exciting fixture coming. We also have WA Eagles versus Scarborough Sharks, another exciting fixture. Northern Hawks versus Sterling Braza Jinga. And then, of course, over at Rockingham Cumbrae's home, we have another fixture with the Men's Superliga and Women's Superliga, Cambio Cumbrae versus Coburn Wolves.
And we're back underway. Pinares plays it, and good block off the line from Elliott. And the open goal has gone in. Campusano. The set play worked. Campusano followed up. We'll see what we caught in the replay. He poked it into an empty net. We'll have a look. I know Rama Elliott here cleared it off the line. Good block. Jahel wasn't strong enough in the tackle, and Campusano poked it through his legs. Raiden Tran was left stranded, and after all that domination from Perth Pumas, it's 1-1. They've just got to make sure they don't change how they're playing Pumas, because they had a great start to the game.
We can see what that goal means to each team, with Pumas almost looking a bit shell-shocked after that. I know the eyes of Amar, and I have not seen that expression on his face many times. He's like, what happened in that situation?
What did happen, Amar? What did happen? I'll have to see how they respond. O'Loughlin gives it away. Pinares. Campusano wide. The number 16. He's already got one. Went to the back post. Wilkinson went and blocked it. And it's come through. And goal! That's 2-1. Rama Elliott has gone through him and Raiden Tran. The Condors boys are up and about. That was the number 9 Flores with his first goal of the season. You'll see here Wilkinson blocked well, but Campusano straight to the back post, and Raiden Tran, it was unlucky, and the Condors boys up and about after that goal. So 2-1 within the space of that timeout. They played 55 seconds and they've got 2 goals to show for it.
This is exactly the type of situation where we see what the Perth Pumas are made of. As we see Amar Jahel give an uncharacteristic chance up for the Condors.
That could have been 3-1 in the blink of an eye. I think Gordon Teong would probably be wise to call a timeout now. They're looking fairly rattled, the Perth Pumas. Raiden Tran's got the ball in his hands. Will he find Wilkinson at target? He goes for the reverse throw. It's well cut out. Paneras has got it. He gives it back to Campusano. Campusano, Paneras. Paneras, nice chip forward. Amar Jahel, it's a dangerous header. It's fallen to Rama Elliott. Luckily.
Got to say, this direct style of futsal that the Condors have been employing so far since the timeout has seemed to work. Maybe they're abusing the fact that most of the Pumas players are so young and so physically nimble, would say, not as big as some of the Condors players.
Yeah. Oh, Rama Elliott off the left. That was a good save by Sanchez. But yeah, I'd say the Condors are definitely using their size to the advantage, one-on-one up top. Elliott has got it wide. He gives it back. It's
Got to say, I've been very impressed since Elliott's come onto the court. His checks are definitely fooling his opponents, to see if he can do that to fool his opponent into a goal for his team.
Pumas have got the advantage as they do go down. Rama Elliott's a great goalkeeper, but he can also play fifth man. And a foul's not being given. Paneras wanted it. Wilkinson is being pressed high, and it's turning a little bit scrappy late in the first half, sorry. Campusano goes long looking for Atuez. He won't get that one. Good direct idea though.
Condors setting up in their signature 2-2 formation, both offensively and defensively. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, the Condors, obviously, they do always pretty much play the same way no matter who they're versing. So it's definitely probably not something they would have thought about. They're just doing it as that's a habit. Alexandra, wide. Mora. He tried to check, but Campusano used his body very, very effectively. Paneras, he's definitely looked good. I think it's his first game of the season, and obviously missing Diego Gonzalez and Felipe Vera. It's good to have a calm figure. Oh, Mora, that's a beautiful Megs. He kept the ball well there. Fabian Mora points to the camera, he loves it. Alexandra, oh, that's a good idea. Mora checked back. First time I've seen a Megs get a celebration. Sanchez. And obviously we've got number one fan in the crowd for the first time this season, Possum. So big shout out to him. He's enjoying this clash as Mora goes the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Alexandra, what a tackle there from Campusano. He's kept it in. Campusano. Atuez, oh, it's gone through him, but that was exceptional work right there from the number 16, the captain, Campusano. He's checked out after that big effort. Carjan's come on. Looks like he's been paintballing during the week. Carjan gives it back to Alexandra. John, the number 21. That was a nice touch there from Jahel, but Paneras was absolutely all over that one. That is a giveaway from Jahel. Sanchez again with the quick throw. He hasn't found his range yet, but it's a good idea on the counter-attack. Condors, very good.
Should have centre by John. Here's Wilkinson. Alexander goes in hard, but Paneras wins it in the end. Flicked forward. Atuez. A good last-ditch tackle from Jahel to clear it over the bar and behind for a Condors corner. Rodrigo Silva, the favourite to strike it. Eddie Garrido coming back on also. Atuez to Silva. Blocked by the first man. Atuez in the centre. Garrido lays it off for Escobar, who fires over the crossbar. And Raiden Tran will get it back with 1:47 to go in the first half. Jahel to Jan. Under pressure here, Jan, and he's played it through, but hit too heavily. The Condors, in fact, it will be the Pumas that will restart. Must have taken a deflection, Jan's pass. Rory Wilkinson to get us restarted here. Can Pumas find one before half-time? It's fallen to Alexander. Now the Condors are on the break. Garrido. Jan's done enough to delay him. Alexander. Jan, good first-time ball out to Wilkinson. Squares it to Jan, who fires from range. The effort was blocked. Now a chance up high if the Condors can win it. Silva Good shot, good tackle from Chahal, who's breaking down the line. But the touch was too heavy, and it's gone behind for a Condors sideline ball.
Got to say, so far this is the most energetic I've seen the chat in a while, so it'd be beautiful to get your score predictions in early, see if we can get any bets in early. I'm not sure if John Goodich, of course a very famous betting man, might match some bets here. We'll have to see. What are your thoughts, John?
Yeah, we'll have to see. This game could go either way, so I'm not going to be putting too much money on it. It's quite unpredictable. Pumas look the better until that timeout, but now the Condors have got 2 goals out of nowhere and will most likely lead at the break. Jahel, couple to beat, is giving it away, but won it back. And it's over for a sideline ball for the Condors. 48.6 seconds left on the clock. Aslin Escobar to get us back underway. To Silva. He lobs it forward into Achuez. He's done well to keep it in. Central ball to Silva with a couple to beat, and Amar Jahel clears his lines.
So 27 seconds left. If Condors can get a goal right now before the half, that would really cement their position in this game.
The instructions from Gordon Tiong is to press and get a goal back before the half to recover the momentum. Let's see what they can do as Tran plays out to John. John trying to line up his player, plays down the line to Wilkinson, and bit of a misplaced pass/shot there into the side. As we have an early or late chance there for the Perth Pumas with 12 seconds left on the clock. Nice leave there for Kai John. Not sure if that was deliberate, with Jahel shooting into the side as we hit the half time.
That's the half. Condors with the 2 teams going 2-1. That 50 seconds of madness got them their 2 goals after the Perth Pumas hit the front early. We'll go for a quick ad break and we'll be back in a few moments.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And the boys are out for the second half. Rama Elliott will get underway. The number 25. He goes it to Mora, who's got a big fan interaction in the chat. Not Pumas fans, apparently, just Fabio Mora fans. Elliott. Mora's been shoved off the ball there by Garrido. Elliott intercepts it. Eddie Garrido looks like he's going for the full court press himself. Mora went for the Megs there, having none of it this time, and Rama Elliott! Great save there from Sanchez, and a handball's being given. No? Ton Claver. I'm not sure what's being given. I'm sure we'll see in a moment. It might just be a side ball. It is. Rama Elliott thought he got a foul. Miyakola over the bar. Sanchez rolls out. Condors happy to play with it here. Garrido kicks that one into touch. Miyakola will get us back underway. Miyakola back to Mora. Wide to Elliott. Elliott. Oh, there's a dangerous ball through the middle. It's falling to John. Mora wanted the easy ball back there. Silver. So the Condors looking to just keep a bit more possession early in the half, and that's a nice bit of skill, forcing Elliott to dive in. What a ball that was with the outside of the foot, and Garrido slips at the vital moment. They're still battling for it, Condors. They still got possession, and Raiden Tran, what a save! That was the number 9. That was Flores. He's already scored today. You would have put your house on him scoring again. But what a save that was from Raiden Tran. That'll definitely be up there. The saves of the week. Vargas is checking in.
And a corner now for the Pumas. For the Condors, rather. Miyakota wins it back for the Pumas. Elliott, good ball around the corner, but Mauro's not going to get there. Pablo Vargas to bring it in for the Condors. It's Escobar. And they've sent it to Garrido. Pushed off it by Miyakota. Back to Vargas. And that one's intercepted by Jan. Now a chance if Jan can get around Escobar. Mauro down the line. Back rolls it by Jan. Mauro, good save by Sanchez. Vargas in trouble at the back here. Plays it into Miyakota. Rolls through to Juan David Sanchez. And now Garrido. Ships it into Flores. Vargas to Pinares. Bursts forward. Fires from distance. That wasn't a bad effort. Trying to eye out that top corner. Fabio Mauro now. Down the line to Jan. Looking for Elliott in the middle. Ball spilled out loose. Miyakota tries to play Jan through. As Juan David Sanchez lets it trickle over. Sanchez to Vargas. Reverse ball looking down the line. Vargas again, this time a little bit further. Miyakota receives in front. Jan under pressure. And Yumi Achuez putting it back for the Condors, or so they thought. In fact, it will be a Condors ball. A bit of deliberation amongst the referees as to what way the call was going to go. Pinares double teamed. And it's gone out once again. Achuez back rolls it for Pinares. And now Vargas. Out to Garrido, who gets around Jan, but the ball reaches the touchline first. Elliott to Mauro. Now Miyakota. Poor pass. They want the handball, the Pumas. It hasn't been given. Miyakota's done well to win it back. And Pinares comes sliding in. It's a fair challenge.
If Fabio has 1 million fans, I am one of them. If Fabio has 10 fans, I am one of them. If Fabio has no fans, that means I am no more on earth. If the world is against Fabio, I am against the world. I couldn't have said it better myself. And there is the man on the ball. He's going in hard. Pinares rides the tackle to Achuez. Oh, his touch lets him down. Rolling foul. The Pumas have got a rolling foul against them. It's their second foul of the half.
Of course, we have so far a very close game. Be beautiful to see those Fabio lovers put in a score prediction, see if they can get their main man on the score sheet. Speaking of the man himself, takes a nice shot, but the goalkeeper for the Condors does extremely well there to smother the shot. We have a Pumas set play opportunity here. We'll see what they've worked in the training ground. He's currently off the court. I'm not sure if that's allowed, but he rolls it forward nicely. As we have Condor. Oh no, Tran does very well.
Well kept with the ball there. Gordon Tiong happy with that one. Mora comes forward. Gives it to John. John.
I think John should be looking to isolate himself more against an opponent like this, where he's got his silky skills to be able to easily get past one of these opponents. You can see his team are lining up the line of 3, but he's not really taking the opportunity to cut in or go down the line.
That's a great throw from Sanchez. Finally found Achuez. But Mora defends very well. There's a 3v2. Arnie checks back. Now they had a 3v2 opportunity. To be fair, I think Alexander wasn't really making an option for him. Let's have a look. Tran gives it wide to John. Sano. Alexandra. Panera is pressing high. Won it back.
At what minute do you think that the fifth man show will be put on? Yeah.
I think it'll be a long time yet if the score stays the same.
But of course, Perth Pumas are very comfortable playing fifth man. I mean, they played a whole game against me last time in the winter, fifth man. So I think if it's any team still early, it's definitely the Pumas.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. They've obviously got the fifth man specialist, Rom Elliott, on the bench. More, that's a beautiful parallel down the line. And Kai John riding the tackle of Paneras. And that's a late tackle. Tom Claver having none of it. It shows Paneras the yellow. John's had a fair bit of ref treatment, you can see there. He did get the shot off, but it was a late tackle from Paneras. Camposano giving John the hand up. He's been through a battle so far, Kai John. He'll be over the moon if he can put this one away, but let's see what they're going to do. Alexandra's standing over it. I think it's going to be a ball to John. It is off the right, and oh, what a save that is from Sanchez.
That's a beautiful reaction save right there.
Yeah, it was almost too close to his body, but he did very well. Alexander, great press, and that's a kick out from Sanchez off the floor. I think he's very lucky that one wasn't spotted.
I think, from my angle, it looked like it could have been within the motion, so maybe the referees are acting on a bit of caution that way.
Alexandra did well. I was looking for Mora, giving it away, filling Alexandra. Paneras. It's wide, and good save again from Tran, and on the follow-up, another good save by Rainen Tran. And probably his doesn't save of the game. He's been very, very good, the young man. I think still only 16 or 17. He's the shot stopper for the Perth Pumas. They'll be looking to restart play here. Paneras will be taking this corner when the ball's retrieved. Here it is. He's going to go down the line to Sanchez. Camposano, rather. That's a blast. Jahel blocks. Roy Wilkinson mops up, puts it out of play. And Yimi Atuez is going to take this corner ball. Vargas, I imagine he's going to put a block in. He does. Camposano puts that one into the atmosphere. Tran goes short to O'Loughlin. Jahel. O'Loughlin, that's a great move, and Jahel off the left. Wilkinson wanted it. So they've sent on probably two of the more experienced players, the Perth Pumas. Rory Wilkinson and Amar Jahel. Vargas being pressed high, puts that one into touch. Possum gets a touch on the sideline, so that's a win for the whole of the futsal. Jahel. O'Loughlin needs support wide. O'Loughlin chips to nobody, but he's got it back here. Jahel gives it back to Simba Gwandi. His first moments of the second half. O'Loughlin robbed by Paneras. Camposano. They've got to be careful. The Perth Pumas, they don't want to overplay it. With teams which young players can tend to do. Paneras. It's never a foul. I think he's bought one there, Paneras. Simba Gwandi just stood his ground. Paneras rolls short. Camposano wide to Vargas. Vargas checks back to Camposano. We've got Escobar who's got the ball now. Escobar rolls. Wilkinson, O'Loughlin with the double team did enough. O'Loughlin, here we go. Simba Gwandi, what can he do? Gwandi, he put the ball behind Wilkinson. And it's gone into touch. 9 minutes remaining here for the Pumas to get back in this game. O'Loughlin off the toe poke. That's better.
And Flores going into the boot for an incorrect substitution.
He's got to be careful, Flores. He's chewing that gum rather hard. Vargas, chip forward. Jahel. Wilkinson brings it down. Jahel. O'Loughlin. He's coming to touch. O'Loughlin. He saw the run of Wilkinson. It got cut out. Jahel defends well there. Wilkinson wants the ball played faster. Hope you didn't hear any expletives, and if you did, I do apologise. This is an under-18s stream Rory. Goandi. He's given it away. Campusano. He's been put wide. What a ball. That is Vargas. Good save. Oh, he scored the rebound. What a goal that is from Vargas. Raiden Tran couldn't save the follow-up. It was a great first save, but the rebound came to Vargas and he put it away expertly. But the credit has to go there to Campusano to find him. You can see what a strong hand that was from Raiden Tran, and Vargas swung the left boot at it, and what a goal that was.
Yeah, the Condors have got the buffer now. They've done well, and they can just sit back and defend this final 9 or so minutes. Pumas definitely are down, but they're not out. Gennady tries to play it in between lines to Wilkinson, who wants to take a touch off the defender. Jahel couldn't quite make the best connection with the ball. Sanchez to Silva. Vargas looking over the top to Flores. Tran clears. It's fallen to Jahel. What can he muster up here? Picked off him. Escobar pulled down the line. Flores tries to turn. Gennady uses his body nicely. There's Jahel to Wilkinson. Pumas have to dig deep. They had a good start, but they've let it slip. And a poor touch from Amar Jahel. Just turning the ball over as the Condors call a timeout. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. And it's been quite an entertaining game so far, Ben. Goals few and far between, but the Condors, after going down, have really put a shift in this last 15 minutes or so to find themselves out 3-1.
Yeah, that's certainly the case. I think it's going to be an interesting to see how this ends up. We'll see, although the Condors called the timeout, of course, Gordon Tran still has a timeout for his potential fifth man play. So it'll be interesting to see at what point he decides to execute that trump card. Of course, we can't understand the Condors team talk because it is in, I believe, Portuguese. But the instructions from Gordon Tran was pretty simple. Slow it down, play simple. We'll see if the boys follow it. They're all sitting down like schoolboys almost. It's very reminiscent of that famous celebration we saw on the YouTube clips where the team all surrounds the coach. So as we have Condors kicking off, playing a nice ball to the back target who was lurking at the opposite side on the flank. Margel doing very well to press his player here who runs it out. That is the exact type of press we would like to see from the man. Of course, I think he would say by his own standard he's had a pretty poor game so far. We'll see what he can do to recover. Jahel doing very well to trick his opponent there, dropping the shoulder and then doing a quick fake shot to open up to his signature right foot. But unfortunately, there was covered well by the fixer from the Condors. Of course, we have Condors throw their signature long ball to their isolated target, but Amar Jahel was reading that, setting up almost in a Y formation. Of course, we've seen some teams start to utilize the Y in order to negate the target or pivot's one-on-one prowess.
And a long throw over the top from Tran. Can't pick out a red and white shirt. It's back with the Condors. Escobar to Silva. Garrido. Press coming in from the Pumas. And over the top ball from Silva. Finds Escobar, who's gone to ground easily. I'm not sure that should have been given. I'll have to watch it back on the replay. But
I think that should have been a yellow for diving.
yeah, I think that was a dive. Anyways, the Condors take it from the sideline, so the foul wasn't given, but yeah, the yellow wasn't given either. So Jahel on the break now. Plays it in the centre to Wilkinson. Miyakota. And Miyakota trying to pick out Jahel on the wing, but the ball Wasn't hit accurately. And the Condors are going to get it back. It's Escobar. He plays it all the way back. Silva, a lovely move to break down the byline. Tries to squeeze it through to Escobar. Now Garrido. Silva. Through ball's a good one. A chance for the Condors. Gennady. Good strength. Driving up the other end. Still going Gennady. Plays it square. Wilkinson. He's overrun it. Juan David Sanchez did enough to create some confusion as to where the ball was going, and Wilkinson unfortunately missed it. It would have been the goal the Pumas needed to get back in the game. Sanchez, long ball. Jahel heads clear. Only as far as Miakota, who somehow finds Jahel. Here's the Pumas' chance. Wilkinson. Left foot shot goes wide.
Yeah, Rory Wilkinson with 2 gilt-edge opportunities there, and he's unfortunately missed them both. I would have put a lot of money on him scoring that second one, and that was really what the Pumas needed to probably ignite their comeback. 4 minutes remaining. It's definitely not inconceivable, just very, very difficult. The Condors have been defending well. They just got to not get caught out going forward.
I think the Pumas need to execute their 5th man pretty early here. We got 4 minutes remaining, just clocking over that 4-minute mark. If they want to win this game, they have to go for it.
Jahel has it at the back here. Gives it to Gwandi. It's a great touch. I say that he's given it away. Pineres. Wilkinson, he double teams in with Jahel. Wilkinson battling with Pineres. He wins out. Amar Jahel. And he's kicked that one, but he's kicked it straight through the middle of the court. Vargas. Campesano, the captain. He's done a great job standing in for Diego Gonzalez and Felipe Vera, both their captain and vice captain absent today.
I think the Perth Pumas definitely need to isolate their technical flankers a lot more this game. You've seen Amar Jahel, the one chance he's really had, he's been isolated and he's got a shooting opportunity from it. They're not really doing that enough in order to break down the Condors' defense. You always know that they're going to play hard. You might as well use that to execute space behind.
Wilkinson goes back. It's been intercepted. Pineres can't get it through. Miakota, and he has now. Atues to win the game! Oh, he's gone through Trent and he's missed it! I mean, going through the goalkeeper, you'd say it's a certain goal. You can see here on the replay, it's gone through Tran's legs and still gone wide. Raiden Tran would have been for sure that was a goal.
We have
Wilkinson.
Star man Fabio.
Yeah, Fabio Mora, the fan favourite apparently on the court. And Sanchez goes long. It's not a bad ball. Raiden Tran deals with that very, very well though. Elliott coming forward. He's got a lot of space. Doesn't really know what to do. He travelled about 10 metres there with his hands looking for options and none was forthcoming.
Last 2 minutes on the clock as we enter into stop clock territory. We'll see. I don't see any movement on the bench for the 5th man. They might not try their luck today. They might be happy with a 3-1 result. We're not sure.
Oh, Rama Elliott, that was a great ball. Mora just didn't follow in. It could have been an easy tap in. Jahel gives it back to O'Loughlin. They've got 1:50. Mora off the left into the side netting.
Of course, Elliott doing extremely well there too. Polyphus player in the target position, showing some very good technical ability. We have a one-on-one situation for Fabio. Let's see what he can do, and he scores!
It's gone in! Fabio Mora! The fans back home in Argentina are going to be over the moon. The Pumas boys don't look too happy just yet. They'll want one more. But he's given them a lifeline here. 1:42. Fabio Mora skipped past Sanchez. Got something, just wasn't enough. Goal!
A good finish from Morrow. The stream's going to be delighted. And now Pumas are well within a chance. Can they strike again? Flores. Good pressure from Morrow. He's run the ball back. Still pressing. But the Condors let it roll over. They'll look to slow it down and reset, but we're into stop clock territory. They've got to get the ball moving and hold on to this 1-goal lead. Vargas looks like he wants to send it long, and does. Johns there to win possession. O'Loughlin Tries to find John's run, but again they'll have another side ball. John to Elliott. In the centre to O'Loughlin. But pass not where it needed to be. Campisano. And the ball wasn't on the line. The Pumas are going to get it here. If they're efficient, maybe they can make something of it. Mauro. Ball to the back post. Elliott. Tries to be audacious. Couldn't reach it. A minute and 18 seconds left. Can the Pumas snag a draw? Luke, you said earlier 3-3 would be the full-time result, so it could be on the cards.
I did say that. That was a high boot, and he's on a yellow card. He's got to be careful there. That was Flores. John to O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin gives it to Elliott at the back. Good first touch from Elliott. That's a hard ball for John to control. Pineres. And pressing high. Elliott's robbed him. And it's gone over the top. Into the last minute. John. That's a foul. He's on a yellow as well. He's got to be very careful, Flores. Yeah, Gordon Young wants the second yellow. It's not being given. Let's see where this free kick's going to be taken from. 53 seconds. Mora's taken charge of this one. They did the exact same set play before, the line of three. Will they give it back to Rama Elliott? Or will Mora go for the shot himself? He gives it to John. Back to Mora. Interesting set play. Mora, Campisano is trying to take him. Mora, and I thought a penalty could have been on there. It's not been given.
Yeah, big non-decision. Condors getting away with one there, but the danger's not over yet. The Pumas. Darrow O'Loughlin fires one in at the near post. And with 40 seconds left on the clock, Sanchez just going to launch it long. Looking for Flores, who stretches but can't reach it. Tran. Jahel on the bench. Should he be getting back on? That's the question. Mauro. Got to move it quickly here. Elliott. Jan. O'Loughlin. Ball to the back post. Headed clear by Flores. Back to O'Loughlin. Campisano. And Tran's going to get it back. 18 seconds. I've got to move it quickly. Elliott. Great anticipation from Flores, who fires from range, but it's missed a goal frame. And Raiden Tran going to have to be good here.
10 seconds. They're going to want one final shot. O'Loughlin, that's not going to cut it. And that's going to be all she wrote on this game. I'd say 4 seconds. They'd have to do something catastrophic to mess this one up. 3 seconds, and Kai John's going to get a yellow. Pineres, 3 seconds remaining. John does well. Elliott. And that's it. Campisano with a tough tackle to finish off the game. The Condors run out 3-2 winners, but that was a thoroughly entertaining match. Probably closer than some would have expected. So Flores with 1. Campisano got 2. And for the Perth Pumas, Finley Alexandra opened the scoring. And Fabio Mora give them hope at the end, but it wasn't quite enough. So we'll quickly get the statistics on them for you. But I hope you enjoyed our coverage of the Men's Supa-Liga this evening. We'll be back tomorrow from 5:30 to do it all again. Thank you.